Chair lays out HB 1609 and recognizing Chairman VanDeaver to explain the bill. Chairman Bell offers a committee substitute HB 1609.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And committee members, whether it's wildfires in West Texas, hurricanes in South Texas, or tornadoes in East Texas, no Texan is immune from facing natural disasters. And when disaster strikes, especially in rural Texas, it's our volunteer firefighters and EMS personnel who are there to save lives and property. But while Texans depend more heavily on these volunteers, it's becoming increasingly more difficult to find men and women who are willing to sacrifice to become a volunteer responder. It wasn't long ago that much of West Texas was on fire, with thousands of acres, homes, and livestock destroyed. Sadly, some of the brave men and women who worked so hard to protect their neighbors lost their jobs as a result of their service. House Bill 1609 is designed to protect volunteer emergency responders, like volunteer firefighters and EMS volunteers, from being punished at work when they respond to emergencies by prohibiting employers from firing, suspending, or discriminating against an employee who is late or absent due to responding to an emergency. The limit is 14 days of protected absences. This bill allows the employer to reduce the employee's wages for the time missed or require the use of existing leave, so it does protect the employer as well. In an effort to further protect the employer, the subcommittee narrows the focus of the bill by replacing the word emergency with declared emergency. Declared emergency. This means the job protections now apply only when the president, governor, or local officials declare a disaster. I believe there is some public testimony, and I'd like to reserve the right to close.
Thank you, Chairman. Members, any questions for Chairman VanDeaver? Vice Chair Caroline Harris-Davila.
Did you get some sleep last night?
Very little.
Okay. Well, you look great.
Well,
But thank you for bringing this bill. I really appreciate it. I know our volunteer firefighters work really, really hard for us, and so I really appreciate you presenting this on their behalf. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Chair calls Rick Isaacs. We show you registered as Rick Isaacs on behalf of the State Firefighters and Fire Marshals Association, testifying for the bill. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Please proceed, sir.
Good morning. Chairman Longoria, Vice Chair Harris-Davila. I am Rick Isaacs, and I'm the Fire Chief of Blue Branch Volunteer Fire Department. And I'm here today testifying on behalf of the State Firefighters Fire Marshals Association and our nearly 20,000 volunteer firefighters here in Texas in favor of House Bill 1609. Thank you, Chairman VanDeaver, for once again putting this issue in front of the legislature. Volunteers make up around 80% of the fire service in the state of Texas. House Bill 1609 is meant to protect our volunteers from being terminated from their day job when they are asked upon to deploy during a declared disaster. As you are all aware, last year we experienced the largest wildfires in our state's history. Many of our volunteers deployed to fight the fires, and while our folks voluntarily put their lives on the line to protect their life and property, several returned home to find that no longer had a job. Our volunteers are forced to make the decision, do we protect our community or risk losing our jobs? This is not a position that anyone should be put in, much less someone who volunteers to put their life on the line. As the occurrence of wildfires, floods, hurricanes continue to grow in size and severity, we need as many volunteers to serve as we can to get when we are called. So I'm open to any questions you may have.
Thank you. Members, any questions? Well, appreciate your testimony. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else who wishes to testify on, for, or against HB 1609? If not, the chair recognizes Chairman VanDeaver to close on HB 1609.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I appreciate the opportunity to lay this out. And again, this is not anti-employer. This is just trying to protect the men and women who serve and who put their lives on the line for us. And I appreciate the opportunity to lay it out, and I close.
Thank you, Chairman. The committee substitute to HB 1609 is withdrawn. If there's no objection, the bill will be left pending. Is there objection? Chair hears none, and the bill is left pending.